Definitely some grass showing there. Someone's gonna have to get the lawnmower out soon. Not quite the view I was expecting, but there's no way I'm skiing that way. The good news is I can't really see anything anyway either, so we're in this together. That's better. After last minute boost.
Oh yeah!
Too slow. Last turn of the season. It's a bit of a sad day today. My last day of skiing. I should be excited, but I'm not, because I'm leaving in 2 days. Today's Good Friday. It's Friday the 18th of April, so it's Easter long weekend. And man, I'm not excited to leave Japan, you know? I feel like this place is my home at this point, and I'm going back home to where my family is, but that doesn't feel like home. So that's kind of the headspace I'm in at the moment. But the good news is I timed this perfectly. It's reasonably sunny. Look at the front yard, look how different it is. Look what I'm dealing with here. It's the middle of March. The sun's coming out. The snow digger's next door. That's how you know it's a serious day. The grass has all started coming back. The side of this house, man, we had to spend so much time digging that snow out from around the windows. That's wild. It transforms so quickly here, so. Anyway, I'm driving to Annupuri and I'm gonna enjoy my last day of skiing for the 2024-25 season in the sun. I'm gonna try my best to enjoy it and not cry. Anyway, come along with me and we'll see what we can do, eh? If you've ever driven to Annupuri, the car park probably looks very different to what you're used to. You can just see the ski hill there, and there's a massive grass patch. It melts really quick down here, so. Anyway, should be all right up the top. I think the top lift's running actually, it wasn't running the other week, but that's obviously where probably gonna be better snow coverage. So we'll go have a look. My mate Jimmy's out here somewhere, so maybe we'll bump into him and we'll just see what happens. There you go. That's the bottom of Annupuri on April 18th. It's not horrible, but definitely some grass showing there. Someone's gonna have to get the lawnmower out soon. All right, we'll go down to the gondola and see what I find. All right, may as well go to the top. Need to tighten my boots up. Man, the cloud cover's coming in quick. All right, take this puppy up, see where this leads us. Oh, it's definitely chillier up here, and gate 2's open. Never done gate 2, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. Oh no, I don't have my bag on me. I'm not walking up that with my ski on my shoulders. Oh, sticky. I need to get back on the groomer. That's horrible. Oh, much better. Oh, that's a leg burner. I need to go get my other goggles as well. I got my sunny lenses on. Can't see anything. I'll go get my bag as well. We'll go hike the summit. Why not? go get my bag and my other goggles and we'll go hike the summit because I've never done it before. Anyway, we're back. So just waiting for my friend Jimmy to come up the gondola and we're just gonna chill out here and wait for him. So, man, the clouds came in so quick. It's ridiculous. We'll wait for Jimmy, see what he's doing. Haven't seen him all season. It's crazy, all the farmland out there that like would have been all covered in snow a month ago. It's now completely melted and it's growing back. Soak it all in, you know. It's like a minefield, eh? I was only here like, fuck, last weekend, bro.
Last weekend was sick here.
Yeah, it melts so quick, eh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Jump section. All right. Phew.
I kind of want to do a front one again. That was one of the most fun things I did today.
Right.
Huh?
Way too fast.
How's he go so slow in that, man?
I don't know.
Oh, it's the last minute boost.
But he's good at popping.
Oh, yeah.
Way too slow.
Oi. Hey. That's pretty chill.
Nice down.
Yeah. Is that the one you built? Yeah. Crazy when you get onto snow like this, how like much it uses your leg muscles from all the bumps, eh?
It's crazy.
I got like 4 or 5 in.
Yeah, 0.
I cased it 3 or 4 times
yeah,
too.
You got way further than you thought. You're like, I'm okay, and then you can kind of like
Yeah.
get
It's weird
just
'cause
those.
it's like wide and it's narrow.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you know which one you
I've
The
blew it a
entries
few
are
times.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's what you use.
I'm gonna go, I might go hike up gate 2 just for shits and gigs.
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
dude.
love-
Have a bit of a cry.
Love
Yeah,
it.
all right.
That's a good move, yeah.
So, yeah.
Love the commitment.
I've never been out gate 2, so
Oh, really?
no better time to do it than
Dude, it's
end of
actually
April.
the real peak.
Huh?
It's the real peak.
Is it actually the proper summit?
Yeah, 1327.
Is it
Oh, is it?
1327.
I thought 1308 was the, yeah, okay.
So no one has hiked the peak and dropped north face. They hiked the fake peak.
Oh, now I gotta go, yeah, I gotta go do it, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I've never truly been to the summit.
Well, do it for the soul.
Yeah.
Be fun.
Yeah, it's not too bad. There's worse things I can imagine doing.
Alright. Well, enjoy the peak.
Will do. Good to see you.
Safe travels. When you when you're leaving tomorrow?
Sunday.
When is he back next winter? Or summer?
If I can find somewhere to stay, yes.
Sure you can find
That's,
something to say.
yeah,
It's not
that's the
easy,
biggest
but-
challenge,
yeah.
but maybe I need to get a job here.
Yeah.
That's,
I mean, you're here enough. You just have to
yeah.
figure it out and get a sponsored visa. And
alright.
Cool, man.
Well, boys,
Yeah, enjoy.
I'll see you later in the year.
Yeah, dude.
That was cool. Cut a lap with the shredders. For those of you who don't know, that was Jimmy Ertley, Evan Wilcox, and Toshi Panda, who've all been here for a very long time. Well, there's a cloud forming over the top of the summit, deciding whether I go up there or not. What else am I going to do, really? That's the reality of it. Yeah, it'd be fun if there was sun. I don't know if you can see the summit from here. Obviously I can, but it's cloudy. Clouds coming across quick over it. One last little hike. I've never been up there before, so at least I get to knock something off the never been done before list. And then we might call it a day. Unfortunately, as shit as that is, I'm back by myself again, which is kind of boring, so I'm just talking to myself. But I do that all the time anyway. Let's go do something different. I went all the way to the car to get my bag, so I have to do it. Let's go to some of this. Alright. Can't believe 3 seasons I've never been out this gate. I've never been to the Annupuri peak. Man, boot packing up slush is hard. I just sink more every time I take a step. Oh, that's tough work in the slush. Wow, the weather up here is bogus. I don't even know where the summit actually is. Can't see anything. Oh, it still keeps going. Well, not quite the view I was expecting, but we did it. I'm not wrong, the other summit with the hut is over here somewhere. Well, there's no way I'm skiing that way. Might actually have to ski down the way I came. Get off this ridge out of the wind. Sorry guys, took me a little while to realize I'm in a rain cloud, and there's water building up on the lens of the GoPro, so I imagine you wouldn't have seen much just then. But the good news is I can't really see anything anyway either, so we're in this together. I think it's starting to rain, I don't know, it's hard to tell. I feel like I'm back at the start of the season, about to sass-a-bash through some pow. Except there's no power. Well, you can probably tell there was absolutely no point coming up here, but kind of just a hike for the soul, you know. Would have been nicer with a bit better weather, but it is what it is. Oh, this is super interesting. It's definitely raining some sort. It's not raining, I'm just in a rain cloud. A lot of moisture around. Dude, is that fresh pow? No. Why is it a different colour? Alright, clean the lens once more. Alright, I've got to be super careful, watch out for hazards. Do not want to fall into a crack. Wow, what a difference, dude. Insane. Hopefully that's clean, guys. Oh wow, what the fuck? All of a sudden now another cloud. That's better. Sticky. That would have been so dope if it was sunny, but unfortunately it wasn't. Oh, so many sticks and rocks. I think that's it. That is it for skiing 2024-25 winter. What a sad time. Oh. Almost made it. Last turn of the season. It's a bit bittersweet, honestly. Don't really know what to think. It's been amazing, Niseko. We've done some crazy shit, met some cool people, had the time of my life again for the 3rd time in a row. What a place. What a crazy, what, 4.5 months. Back to reality. It's crazy, it doesn't feel like I've been here for 4.5 months, do you know what I mean? It feels like a couple of weeks. You get here, it's the start of the season, and then you blink twice and it's gone. And at some point during those 2 blinks, I skied a stupid amount of power and pushed myself beyond my limits many a times and discovered new limits. Fucking hell. And just like that, that's winter of 2024-2025 finished. I don't know what to think, you know? I'm obviously extremely happy with everything that I've achieved this season, and even Max and Quinn as well, together as a group. I'm happy with what you guys have helped me achieve on YouTube. So yeah, it definitely went a lot different than I originally anticipated. I guess we'll talk about the skiing side first. Obviously, one of my bigger goals this season was to spend a little bit more time in the backcountry than in the resort, and I definitely achieved that. I'd say it's possible, especially during the peak of winter when there was crazy amounts of snow, and from, you know, January, February, even into the start of March, basically every time I got to go skiing, I would go out in the backcountry. So that's not something I expected, and I'm proud of myself, honestly. My first backcountry day, everything just clicked and it all made sense, and I realized that's what I wanted to spend my time doing, is exploring with friends, you know, climbing mountains, finding the deeper power stashes, finding untouched terrain, and just being out in nature. So that first day, probably a huge amount of thanks as well to doing my AST course to make me feel safe in the decisions at least I was making, and my group as well. So that I'm extremely proud of, because 12 months ago there was no way that I would have even accepted that as like something that I would do. Obviously the second whole aspect of this season is, and this is one of the big reasons why it feels like it's absolutely flown by, is the YouTube side of things. And I've learned a lot about what it is and what it takes to be a content creator, and I would be lying to you if I didn't tell you I'm a bit burnt out after this season. Pretty much if I'm not skiing, I'm working, and if I'm not working, I'm editing YouTube videos, and that's basically been my season from start to finish. So I've had very, very little spare time. I smashed my only goal that I wanted to achieve with YouTube out of the park in December, just after Christmas. So obviously I got the channel monetized, and once again, that's thanks to you guys for being a part of this journey and watching and enjoying and consuming and sharing the content that I create. So a huge thank you to you all, because obviously that is literally not possible without you guys. Still wouldn't consider myself a content creator, you know, like I'm just a dude with a camera on his head that takes videos and knows how to edit them reasonably well. So I don't pretend to be a professional skier. I don't pretend to be an amazing skier. The main thing that's pretty obvious from my YouTube channel is it's about skiing in Hokkaido or Niseko, Japan. But really the underlying story of the whole entire thing is my progression as a skier and my growth as a human being. So what I'm trying to say is you don't need to be the most amazing skier to ski some incredible snow, some incredible lines, and to have fun out in the snow and in the mountains. I am still basically a beginner when it comes to backcountry skiing, and I want to show that to people, but also in doing so I want to show it to people in a way that they don't just go and do it without educating themselves. I want to show that the mindset that is required to do these things properly and safely, and I think taking the proper education route is extremely important, and that's what I want to show to people. But in doing so, show you that you don't need to be a absolutely ridiculous skier to go and do this sort of stuff. Once again, thank you all very much. I'm basically going to sit inside and debrief, maybe watch some of my own videos back. Kind of the only way at the moment that I can actually remember what I've done in what order, because everything was honestly just a blur for me. I might take a little bit of a break from making videos, honestly. I need a holiday from my holiday, if that's anything that makes sense to you guys. But I'm a little bit emotional making this this little clip here. So I will be back next season, mark my words. I will be here. I'll be skiing POW with my friends, with new friends, and yeah, I'll be making cool content for you guys to watch. So yeah, let me know if you want to see anything specific for next season. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, consider doing so because it helps me out. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you next winter.